Let's open the website right now. The Election Commission website, they're saying they're going to post this order too. We'll have it out for you as quickly as we can. Who all, Rahul, have been in these meetings in the EC? We know A.K. Jyoti, both the election commissioners, his full EC bench is sitting late at night. Yes,
all of them are there. In fact, there are experts on legal issues and others who were all present in the meeting. They did see the footage which the Congress talked about, which according to the Congress showed the MLAs showing their ballot to people who were not authorized. They looked at the report from the returning officer. The very critical element is, though the Congress would like to say that the returning officer has no locus standi in this issue, but the returning officer is the Election Commission's man on the spot. He is the Election Commission's eyes and ears. So the Election Commission does depend a lot from the report on the returning officer. Of course, yes, beyond that, they scrutinize all the documents.
But if I may add, I feel sorry for one individual today, and that's the Chief Election Commissioner. Because Mr. Jyoti is an IAS officer who's been in the service for years. He's been known as a decent officer. He was former Chief Secretary of Gujarat. Remember, he's someone who's been handpicked by this government. He's someone who's been close to Mr. Modi. And the charge used to be made in the past also when the Congress was there with some of their the officers they appointed, that they were close to the Congress. And I fear if the decision goes against the Congress, that's
exactly what will happen. Gopi Manyar is confirming that the EC order, I just want to wait till it officially comes, but our Gujarat Bureau Chief is confirming that the votes have been held invalid by the Election Commission. Both those votes
held invalid
have been held invalid is what sources have told Gopi Manyar.
My God, that is dramatic.
Just hold for a moment, I think, till the time the official order comes out, because if this is true, then this is huge. And the fact is, as the Congress has cited, they believe that there is enough precedence to show that this has happened. But this is what Gopi is telling us. I'm going to try and get Gopi patched quickly. Can we have Gopi with us? But this is what the Hindu newspaper is also reporting, that BB Swain has said that the two votes have been held invalid. Counting has begun. This is what Chief Electoral Officer has told our Bureau Chief. This is what he's also telling the Hindu. Sahil Joshi is in Ahmedabad. Sahil, do we know what that verdict is?
See, right now the verdict is not out in open, but the sources are definitely telling us that the votes have been found invalid by the Election Commission. But we'll have to wait till Election Commission actually comes up with the order, because as the Election Commission has said, it will be uploading the order on the website. In fact, I was just checking it on my mobile if the order has been uploaded, but it's not yet been uploaded.
Meanwhile, in Delhi, A.K. Jyoti is leaving the office.
I have got an SMS from a friend. 2 votes invalid. 2 votes held invalid. Now this person is close to the Congress, but I will not. He says we have just received information from the Election Commission, Rajdeep. The 2 votes are invalid. This is a victory for us. This is what he is claiming. This is a congressman.
Explain the significance. I don't know. And I'm saying this again. Officially, these are just what sources are telling us. We want to wait just for a moment till the official order comes out on the website. And if this is correct, Rajdeep, explain the significance. These 2 votes being held invalid means Ahmed Patel just got a booster dose.
He got a booster dose. I'm still going to wait till, because then he still needs 44. He won't do with 43, because 176 becomes 174. At 174, 1/4 of that you need is 43.5.
So it is
That's
44.
what he needs. My sense is that I am presuming he's getting one of Chotubhai Vasavada or the NCP guy. If he has got that, he's through. I think the very fact that they've gone through this, they believe at least one of the 2 is in there. I don't think they would have gone to this extent, both sides, unless they were certain that there was something there.
Somebody is double-crossing somebody.
But obviously,
somebody is double-crossing somebody big time. Yeah. Right now, neither the Congress nor the BJP know who has double-crossed whom. Because Bhupender Yadav, key aide of Amit Shah, is convinced that the JDU MLA has voted for them. Ahmed Patel and the Congress is convinced that the JDU MLA Chotubhai Vasava has voted for them. I don't know who Vasava has voted for. Vasava tells us he's voted for the Congress, but he's obviously telling the BJP something else. Paulami Saha is at the Election Commission headquarters. We've got Sahil Joshi at the Ahmedabad office. Sahil, we're waiting for those 2 votes to be announced. Explain the significance of these 2 votes being held invalid if that is what the Election Commission confirms it is doing. Sahil?
If the 2 votes get invalid, then the strength of assembly will come down to 174, because right now, yes, I'm hearing you, 174. It will come down to 174 because right now the total 176 votes have been counted. So right now I am in Gandhinagar, where this counting center is, where Gopi Maniyar is inside. At that time, so now the votes will have to be counted 174. So the quota for the election at the first preference will be recalibrated, and that is the reason why what we were saying is that it will be a 44 quota. So 44 votes anyone gets will, in the first preference, will get elected to Rajya Sabha. So that's going to be really interesting.
So effectively what it means, to explain to our viewers, it means the total electoral college comes down to 174. You need 1/4 of 174.
Okay, Ahmed Patel supporters are celebrating. Ahmed Patel supporters are celebrating. In the corridor where they are, they're dancing around. My colleague has sent these pictures. I'll have them out for you in just a moment. They're coming out, they're waving their arms. Now I can confirm the Election Commission has nullified 2 Congress rebel MLA votes. We'll have these pictures. Can the camera zoom in very quickly? This is the footage coming in from Kamlesh Sutar. He is where Ahmed Patel is. Congress supporters celebrating, they're rejoicing, they're putting their arms up. The Election Commission has put out moments before now the final order. AK Jyoti has left the Election Commission, the Chief Election Commissioner. 2 Congress rebel MLA votes have been disqualified. On your screen you're seeing right now Ahmed Patel supporters celebrate. Imagine this. You've got the BJP thinking they had this battle won. They were confident, there were laddus they were distributing. Now the Election Commission, and just right now, look at what the Aam Aadmi Party and others are saying. They're saying the EC never goes against the government of the day. It doesn't happen. This is a surprise. The Chief Election Commissioner, in the order that's been passed, we'll see an official confirmation in just a moment from now. What we are being told is that the order that's been uploaded says that these votes have been nullified. Okay, Paulami Saha is joining us from outside the Election Commission office in Delhi. What do you have for us, Paulami?
Well, yes, that's the word that we're getting right now, that the 2 votes of Mr. Patel and Bholabhai Gohil have been in fact considered to be invalid. It's been uploaded on the Election Commission website. We need to go through the order, the entire order, in order to understand the reasoning, the process of reasoning that the Election Commission has put forth in order to have arrived at this verdict. That's Mr. AK Jyoti's vehicle, which has just left from the Election Commission. The full bench of the Election Commission sat down to hear this matter. It has been one very late day at the Election Commission, and finally all the officials and the deputies of Mr. AK Jyoti leaving from the premises over here. They've conveyed this decision to the returning officer in Ahmedabad, and a formal announcement, of course, we don't know if it will be made also in a sense where the returning officer will speak to the media. But yes, the Election Commission did warn about the fact that they're putting this out, the order, on the website, and the website we're waiting to just go through that entire order, Rahul.
Okay, Rahul Srivastav has a copy of that order. Just read it out, Rahul.
Rahul, it's a very long order. It is 8 pages and it specifies they were having regard to the above constitutional, legal and factual position. The Commission hereby directs under Article 324 of the Constitution and with Section 60 of the Representation of People's Act.
Let me give you the operative part. So what they have said, Section 59 of the Representation of People Act provides that at every election where a poll is taken, votes shall be given by ballot in such manner as is prescribed. The proviso says that at every election, to fill these seats shall be given by open ballot. The relevant rules in this regard, they are saying, in the present case, involves the marked ballot paper to the authorized representative of the ballot of the political party to which he belongs before inserting that ballot paper into the ballot box.
Okay.
The rule is very clear that the elector has to show this ballot paper only to the authorized representative of his party and to no one else. In the case of independent of the assembly, he is not to show this paper to anyone else. They are now saying on perusal of the video evidence that they had, that was not done in this case, and therefore at the time of the counting of votes by segregating the papers can be done, because there was this issue of whether you can segregate it.
What they are saying, the Election Commission is saying that according to the number of the ballot paper, you can segregate their votes and then start the counting process. So the counting process can start now after the disqualification.
The operational part is the Commission has viewed the recording of the votes cast by the two MLAs, and it has been observed therefrom that the two electors violated the voting procedure and the secrecy of the ballot papers cast by them when they exercised their right to vote. When I spoke to Ahmed Patel yesterday, he said, why are you assuming that only our voters will cross over or will defect? Why can't the same happen to the BJP? Ahmed Patel said this. At that time, I thought maybe this is bravado. If this is by design...
No, it's not by design. No, Rahul, it's not by design.
How do you know? No, you can't be sure. Maybe he planned this.
Unlikely. Let's be honest. These are hardcore Waghela supporters. Both these individuals who are being disqualified are hardcore Waghela supporters. Now, we can think of a conspiracy theory where Mr. Waghela decided that I will teach both Amit Shah a bit of a lesson and make Ahmed Patel sweat. I don't think that's the case. I think at the end of the day, these things do happen. And I think whoever in the Congress has spotted it. I mean, what I'm finding interesting, who is the person in the Congress who actually had the ability to spot that these two people have shown it to someone else?
I think, Rajdeep, they were Pied Pipers.
No, the Congress can fight election. They've run this country.
I think they were Pied Pipers operating on both sides and moneybags operating on both sides.
Possible.
You cannot
Rajdeep,
have
I'm telling you,
ruling out anything.
You know, you're assuming that there can't be a counter conspiracy theory. Ahmed Patel has dropped enough hints to people who's been...
Mr. Shiv Kumar in Bangalore, who is known for qualification more than contesting elections.
Okay, so the big breaking story, those laddus may have been slightly premature. Maybe like the patakas in Bihar, I don't know. They may still win. Because remember, Shankar Singh Waghela has come on record. I'll pull that comment out for you. Shankar Singh Waghela has said 3 or 4 Congress MLAs have not voted the way they have said. The BJP is saying some of these votes could be invalidated. We don't know if that is true. Right now, the Congress is confident they have 43. Their task made easier because 2 rebel MLAs. Remember, there were 7 with Shankar Singh Waghela who voted for the BJP, rebel Congress MLAs. Those 2 votes out of those 7 have been disqualified.
And the number, the magic number, Rahul, to look at now is 44. 44 has become the magic number. Earlier you had it on your chart,
which means
which was 45.
Between Bosky, let's play that graphic again. I think
who
it
is
really
going to be the
Girdhar
Gobang of this election? There is
so
going to be
it's
that
down now to between Bosky and Vasava. The Congress needs 1. Between Bosky and Vasava, they need 1.
Assuming all the 43 Congress MLAs have
and none
voted,
of them are invalid.
Yeah, I would be surprised because, you know, you've got an election observer. These votes are an open ballot. You show it to your election observer. He would have gone through it. So the chances of a Congress vote going invalid are less. What is possible is both Bosky and Mr. Vasavada have really taught us a lesson in saying one thing on camera and doing something else.
Okay,
That's still a possibility.
Let's just go back to that numbers screen, please, because this is crucial now and it's down. This is getting exciting. Can we have some coffee, please? Because it really doesn't get more exciting. If you're a political junkie like I am, this is where things stand. Remember, Congress had 57 to start with, 6 resigned, these are out. Now, here is where there's been a twist in the tail. Out of these 7 who the Congress thought had defected, 2 have been disqualified, which means the number of people who've actually been disqualified is now down to 5. Who've now voted against the Congress is down to 5. 2 have been disqualified. The one who cross-voted stays. These 2 again, earlier the Congress needed both of these MLAs. Now they need only one of these 2 MLAs. So essentially, Ahmed Bhai Patel needs 44 to win. His supporters are celebrating. Could Ahmed Patel show the Congress that they are a political party capable of fighting? Can he show that you can beat Amit Shah and Narendra Modi even if they come all guns blazing? Could this victory, we don't know what will happen because remember, who knows in this story whether there is an other twist in the tail. Arjun Morwadia is the Congress leader from Gujarat. He's about to speak. Here he is. Let's listen to Arjun Morwadia.
फेवर में कांग्रेस के जो 2 एमएलए ने क्रॉस वोटिंग किया था उसमें एक राघवजी भाई पटेल, दूसरे भोला भाई गोहिल थे। और ये कांग्रेस के एमएलए थे, इसलिए मैंडेटरीली उनको ये 2 वोट है वो कांग्रेस के ऑथोराइज्ड एजेंट शक्ति सिंह गोहिल को बताना था। उन्होंने शक्ति सिंह गोहिल को तो बताया, लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो तीनों कैंडिडेट्स थे उनके सामने ये तीनों वोट दोनों एमएलए ने उनकी तरफ भी बताया। और ये जब बैलेट बॉक्स में वोट डालने जा रहे थे उसी समय ही हमारे जो ऑथोराइज्ड एजेंट शक्ति सिंह गोहिल थे उन्होंने ऑब्जेक्शन लिया कि ये बैलेट बॉक्स में ये वोट डालने नहीं देना चाहिए। और जो इलेक्शन कमीशन के वीडियोग्राफी चल रही थी उनके सामने ही खड़े होकर उन्होंने ऑब्जेक्शन लिया कि ये दोनों वोट इनवैलिड डिक्लेयर करना चाहिए। अनफॉर्चुनेटली उस समय जो प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर थे, रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर थे, उन्होंने डिसीजन नहीं लिया और ये दोनों वोट बैलेट बॉक्स में डाला गया। उसी समय कहा कि मेरा ऑब्जेक्शन है शक्ति सिंह भाई ने और ये दोनों वोट कैंसिल होना चाहिए। तभी रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर ने आश्वासन दिया था कि वीडियोग्राफी देखकर मैं डिसीजन लूंगा। और ये वीडियोग्राफी देखने के लिए हमने डिमांड की कि हम दोनों पार्टी और रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया ऑब्जर्वर सभी देखे और तुरंत वही डिसीजन हो। पहले रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर एग्री हुए, बाद में उस पर दबाव डाला गया तीनों कैंडिडेट्स ने मिलकर अमित शाह की अगुवाई में, और ये डिसीजन उन्होंने रिवर्स किया कि मैं अकेले देखकर डिसीजन लूंगा। ये दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर अमित शाह और उनके जो तीनों कैंडिडेट्स है उसके दबाव में आ गए और उन्होंने डिसीजन नहीं लिया। 4 बजे के बाद 4:45 बजे उन्होंने ये कहा कि हम भी कांग्रेस के 2 कैंडिडेट जो 2 ऐसे एमएलए थे उनके सामने ऑब्जेक्शन ले रहे हैं। हमने कहा कि सबके सामने लेने का अधिकार है, वैसे उसी समय तक पे लेना चाहिए, लेकिन कोई भी जो ऑब्जेक्शन लेते हैं उनका वीडियो देखने के लिए हम तैयार हैं। अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो भी मान्य नहीं रखा गया और जो 5 बजे ये काउंटिंग शुरू होना था वो काउंटिंग शुरू नहीं हो सका। आखिर इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया को रिपोर्ट भेजा। इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया के सामने दोनों पक्षों ने अपनी अपनी बात रखी और फाइनली ये और वहां से वीडियोग्राफी भी मंगवाई गई। और फाइनली जो हमारी आर्ग्यूमेंट थी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जो जजमेंट के तहत ये सीक्रेट बैलेट है, सीक्रेट वोट है, लेकिन ओपन बैलेट से वो करना है। ओपन बैलेट सिर्फ अपनी रिस्पेक्टिव जो पार्टी है उनको ही बताना है। लेकिन जिस तरीके से अभी तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी खरीद फरोख्त कर रही थी और ये खरीद फरोख्त में उनको साबिती देनी थी कि हमने ये वोट भाजपा को दिया है, इसलिए उन्होंने ये भाजपा के कैंडिडेट्स को बताया था। लेकिन आखिर में ये वोट कैंसिल किए हैं। मेरे जो हमारी पार्टी के जो ऑथोराइज एजेंट हैं शक्ति सिंह गोहिल, उनको धन्यवाद करता हूं कि 1 सेकंड का भी उन्होंने चांस किसी को नहीं दिया। जिस समय उन्होंने बताया उसी समय खड़े होकर उन्होंने कहा कि ये वोट उन्होंने ओपन किया है, मेरे सिवा किसी को दिखाना नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कैंडिडेट्स को बताया है। और इसी के कारण ही ये दोनों वोट आज इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया ने कैंसिल किया। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने पूरी सरकार, ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ गुजरात सरकार, ये गुजरात सीएमओ से लेकर भारत के पीएमओ तक सभी ने मेहनत की कि उनके पास नंबर नहीं है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पास नंबर नहीं थे तो भी खरीद फरोख्त की ऑर्डर पीएमओ से आया। इतना ही नहीं, डीएसपीओ को कहा गया कि आप एमएलए को लाओ, 10 करोड़ 5 करोड़ उसको ऑफर को करो और अमित शाह जी से उसकी बात करवाओ। यहां तक की बात हुई, उसमें भी सफल नहीं रहे हमारे जो एमएलए हैं गरीब जरूर हैं। 15 जो आदिवासी एमएलए हैं उसमें से 14 हमारे साथ हैं। उसके घर में पक्का मकान नहीं है, लेकिन दो दिल के पक्के हैं कि 10 करोड़ को ठुकरा कर वो हमारे साथ हैं। उनके बाद उसको लगा कि हम हार रहे हैं, तो यहां ऐसी रमत रमाई खेली गई कि आप ये वोट कैंडिडेट्स को बता के दीजिए। 2 वोट उन्होंने बताया, बाकी ने उसके बाद हमारा ऑब्जेक्शन के बाद बाकी अपना वोट शो नहीं कर सके। फाइनली जो इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया ने डिसीजन लिया है उसको वेलकम करता हूं। दुर्भाग्य ये है कि जो रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर थे, बहुत ही सम्मान करता हूं उनका, लेकिन एक्सटेंशन पे है उस पर भी दबाव डाला गया, इसलिए ही आज इतना टाइम लगा। नहीं तो आज अभी जिसको सेलिब्रेशन करना था वो सेलिब्रेट होके बात खत्म हो गई।
नतीजे पे क्या असर पड़ेगा? नतीजे
पर तो ये जो ज्यादा कुछ फर्क पड़े कि ना पड़े उससे सवाल नहीं है। हमारा सवाल ये था प्रिंसिपल का कि आप ओपनली ये इलेक्शन कमीशन का जो रूल्स था, मैंडेटरी रूल्स था, सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जजमेंट था, उनको वायोलेट नहीं कर सकते। आप सुभाष चंद्रा के केस में हरियाणा में हमारे जो एमएलए किसी को वोट दिखाते हैं तो उसका रद्द कर देते हैं आप तुरंत ही, बैलेट बॉक्स में डालने ही नहीं देते। राजस्थान में कांग्रेस के फेवर में 1 वोट जा रहा था, उन्होंने किसी को शो कर दिया, आपने बैलेट बॉक्स में डालने ही नहीं दिया। यहां बैलेट बॉक्स में डालने दिया, हमने वीडियोग्राफी देखने की मांग की, वो भी मना कर दी गई, और रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर ने वो भी बताने से इनकार कर दिया। कितनी हद तक वो सरकारी मशीनरी का उपयोग करते हैं ये उससे मालूम होता है।
सर, क्या काउंटिंग शुरू हो चुकी है? जबकि
अभी उन्होंने ऑर्डर पढ़ के सुनाई दे रहे थे, अभी थोड़ी देर में काउंटिंग शुरू होगा और मानता हूं कि आधे घंटे में रिजल्ट आपके सामने आ जाएगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you.
Okay, I've got some visuals from that ground where the BJP was earlier seeming very confident. Can I play those visuals out for you, please? Here, stunned silence. No, the visuals on your screen right now are visuals from where the Congress is celebrating. These are the pictures that you saw earlier. They were very confident. Now, here are the visuals of stunned silence at the BJP Darbar. Stunned silence at the BJP Darbar. They're all sitting there. They've heard the fact that this verdict has gone against them. Remember, they still don't believe that they have any reason to panic. But this is stunned silence at the BJP camp in Gandhinagar. So they're very quiet. Naturally, you can, juxtapose this with what's happening in the Congress camp. They had victory signs. They were celebrating the Congress gung-ho, that high-level delegation led by Chidambaram going over there. Ashok Gehlot as part of that delegation, helping the Congress. They won. And at some level, Rajdeep, what AK Jyoti and the EC have done today is sent out a message that don't take democratic institutions for granted. So many AAP leaders were saying, do they ever go against the government? In some senses, they've said, we've done what we think is right. It's important.
And Rahul, also what Rajdeep was saying, that this whole sense of mounting such heavy artillery to the election commission, I think it's a signal to all of them.
I think it's a signal to both sides. It's a signal to all of us, because just before this verdict came, I pointed out how Mr. Jyoti was in an unenviable position. Someone who was Chief Secretary Gujarat, worked very closely with Mr. Modi. Mr. Modi then, as most governments do, chooses election commissioners of their choice. There could have been the allegation that, he's being partisan, and I think good on Mr. Jyoti, good on the Election Commission, and I would have urged both parties. I don't know why they had to go 3 times.
RPN Singh is with Maushmi Singh. He would be happy, I assume, after this verdict. Maushmi, take it away.
Yes, Gaurav, you're joined by RPN Singh, who was one of the leaders who actually headed to the Election Commission. Mr. RPN, a huge victory of sorts for you, a battle of prestige. It seems to be won in the first round at least.
Live. Let's listen to him.
अपने मैंडेट के हिसाब से वोट डाला है कि नहीं, वो देखने के लिए उनको नियम के मुताबिक बिठाया गया था। वैसे हमारे प्रदीप सिंह जी को भी बीजेपी की ओर से बिठाया गया था। दोनों को उनकी चेयर में बैठना था, उनका स्थान नहीं छोड़ना था और किसी मतदार जो बैलेट बताए उनके पास आके उसके साथ उनको कोई डिस्कस भी नहीं करना है, वो नियम में है। लेकिन सीढ़ी जो देखे आप तो सीढ़ी में स्पष्ट दिखाई देता है कि जब राघव जी पटेल अपना वोट डाल के शक्ति सिंह जी को दिखाने गए तब शक्ति सिंह जी वो उनका वोट देख के जो कांग्रेस के खिलाफ था वो देख के चौंक गए, वो आक्रोशित हो उठे और अपनी कुर्सी में से अपनी चेयर में से खड़े हो गए और राघव जी पटेल के पास से उनका मतपत्र छीनने की कोशिश करे। इस प्रकार की मूवमेंट उनकी सीढ़ी में स्पष्ट दिखाई देती है और उसने बोला कि मुझे दूसरी बार दिखाओ। खड़ा होने के बाद शक्ति सिंह ने बोला तो राघव जी भाई ने दूसरी बार दिखा के फिर उसको फोल्ड करके मतपेटी में वो बैलेट को डाला है। इसी प्रकार जो दूसरे एमएलए का वोट भी निरस्त किया गया है उसमें भी संपूर्ण इसी प्रकार की पूरी बात बनी है। हमने सीढ़ी देख के हम बता रहे हैं कि हमारे कोई उम्मीदवार, हमारे कोई चुनाव एजेंट वो सीढ़ी में बिल्कुल दिखाई नहीं दे रहे हैं और उनकी तरफ मतपत्रक खोलने का बात तो दूर रही, लेकिन उन्होंने घुमाया भी नहीं है, दूर से भी किसी को दिखाया भी नहीं है। और मैं दावे के साथ कहता हूं कि पूरी मीडिया के सामने अगर भारत का चुनाव पंच ये सीढ़ी जो ओरिजिनल है जिसमें शक्ति सिंह जी गुस्से से खड़े हो जाकर राघव जी पटेल के मतपत्रक को छीनने की कोशिश करते हैं, उनका खभा पकड़ लेते हैं, उनका हाथ पकड़ लेते हैं और राघव जी वहां से चले जाके अपना मत पेटी में डालते हैं। ये दोनों बैलेट राघव जी भाई का और भोला भाई का बिल्कुल ही किसी को दिखाई नहीं दिया है। दिखाने की उन्होंने कोई भी प्रकार की कोशिश या चेष्टा भी नहीं की है और जो कैंडिडेट और एजेंट हमारे उस हॉल में बैठे हैं उनका किसी का ध्यान भी इस इंसिडेंट पर नहीं है। शक्ति सिंह जी को खड़ा होना, आक्रोशित हो जाना, राघव जी पटेल का हाथ पकड़ लेना, उनका बैलेट छीनने की कोशिश करना, ये बिल्कुल कानून के खिलाफ है। उनका काम नियम के मुताबिक सिर्फ और सिर्फ उनके कांग्रेस के मतदारों ने जो मत किया है वो उनको दिखाना है। शक्ति जी से उनके कोई बात भी नहीं करनी कि यहाँ व्यवस्था नहीं है या नियम में नहीं है, उसके साथ कोई चर्चा भी नहीं कर सकते हैं। और शक्ति सिंह जी ने ये दोनों नियम का, एक तो वो अपनी चेयर से खड़े हो गए, आक्रोशित हो गए, राघव जी पटेल का हाथ पकड़ा, मत पत्र छीनने की कोशिश करे, इस प्रकार से उनका शक्ति सिंह जी ने अपना हाथ लंबाया। ये सब सीढ़ी में स्पष्ट दिखाई देता है और बिल्कुल मैं मानता हूं कि सीढ़ी को देखने के बाद पूरे देश के लोग और मीडिया और भी जो चुनाव में इंटरेस्ट रखते हैं वो सब बता सकेंगे कि जिस प्रकार का एलिगेशन कांग्रेस ने पहले से ही तय किया था ये उनकी साजिश थी। उनको मालूम था कि हम हार रहे हैं, वैसे तो अभी भी हारने वाले हैं, लेकिन उन्होंने पहले से ही तय किया था कि बीजेपी के और बीजेपी के सपोर्ट में जाने वाले हमारे कांग्रेस के वोट को कैसे बिगाड़ दिया जाए। उस प्रकार की कानूनी साजिश का उन्होंने फायदा उठाया और कुछ भी न होने के बाद उन्होंने इतना हाय हल्ला मचाया और कांग्रेस का दिल्ली का हाई कमान ने भी चुनाव कमीशन पर जो दबाव डाला, उसके कारण मैं मानता हूं कि पूरी अच्छी सच्चाई जानने के पहले या दोनों पक्ष को सुनने के बाद जो न्याय वाला चुकादा है, न्याय वाला डिसीजन है, जो प्रैक्टिकल डिसीजन है, वो चुनाव कमीशन ने मेरे हिसाब से नहीं दिया है। और मैं मानता हूं कि चुनाव कमीशन को फिर से अभी उनको देखना चाहिए, उनकी सीढ़ी देश को सार्वजनिक करनी चाहिए देखने के लिए, ताकि देश के मीडिया और देश के जनता भी देख सके कि ऐसी बड़ी संस्था में भी किस प्रकार की भूल भरी निर्णय हो सकते हैं, वो पूरा देश समझ सके। मैंने सीढ़ी देखी है, इसलिए मैं ये बताता हूँ। और मैं आपको ये भी बताऊं कि शक्ति सिंह ने भी खुद ने ये सीढ़ी देखी है, उनको भी मालूम है कि वो आक्रोशित होकर खड़े हो गए थे, लेकिन न्याय और विधान लोकसभा के और राज्यसभा के प्रति उनका सम्मान नहीं है, नियमों के प्रति उनका सम्मान नहीं।
Patel, Deputy Chief Minister, now the BJP playing the victim card, saying that the Congress cheated. So far they were alleging the opposite. 44 is the magic number, and 44 is significant because in 2004 the Congress was gobsmacked when they got 44 Lok Sabha seats. Today they would be delighted if they get 44 votes, because Ahmed Patel could have won if all of what the BJP expects is what happens. Remember, you also heard Nitin Patel say we will still win, but that's the deadly silence in the BJP camp.